Let's give it to him, man. You got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Don't At Me studios in Los Angeles, we are proud to announce we are joining BELLYUP Sports. We will be delivering high volume content, baby!
Hey, we give that anyway. Now we're just part of a home, man. So I love it, baby.
BELLYUP Sports, thank you for believing in
Let's
us,
clap it
giving
up
us
for
an
them. Let's clap it
opportunity, baby. It's time to get started. So this is the
Let's get
first
it done, baby.
inaugural episode. I don't know why I'm having a tongue twister all day. First inaugural episode of Don't At Me, ex BELLYUP Sports.
Yep.
We're back, people. This is Don't At Me live from the studios of Beverly Hills. I am Himes LA, Alex Himes, Sensei Himes. This is Michael the PG, Michael Matthew.
Yep, I am here. Guess what?
Who's blowing up?
No. Guess what?
What?
The playoffs are coming.
Oh my God, the playoffs are coming.
The NBA playoffs are here. They're close. But some crazy stuff going on. And I'm sad to say, Jaylen Brown is out for the year.
Oh, we're going to start with my Celtics this time?
Yes, we have to start with your C's.
All right.
Because I'm a Laker guy, and we all know this. But this is even heartbreaking to me because you want to see the best of the best play. And you never know. The Celtics could have made a run in the playoffs. But Jaylen Brown is out for the year. Torn ligament in his wrist. Oh, it just sucks, man. He was playing so well. It's probably his breakout season to let people know that I'm here and the league is going to have to deal with me for some years. But he's going to be out, man. What are your feelings on this, Himes? I have to know.
This is just the... How am I going to put this?
Don't cry, man, because I don't have any tissue for you here today.
This is the cherry on top to what I would describe as a bad luck season.
Facts.
I said this last week about the Lakers.
Yep.
Now the Celtics are dealing with the worst luck. We've had Jason Tatum in and out of the lineup with COVID and various injuries. We had Marcus Smart out of the lineup due to various injuries. Evan Fournier out of the lineup even after the trade deadline due to COVID and other issues.
He's picking it up lately.
Kemba Walker out with injuries due to his knee. Look, we haven't had a break. There hasn't been one period on the time frame for the Celtics this year where we had everyone that we needed available for us on the roster ready to play injury-free. We never got to see that. So there was no ability to form camaraderie. There was no ability to understand how the defensive sets that Brad Stevens wants to run work. There's no way to run the pick and rolls and build that rapport that Robert Williams needs with all of these guys.
And it was already a short training camp, so it was like, how can you mesh together?
This is just a rough year. Look, the Celtics have been up and down all year. Brad Stevens has dealt with injuries galore. He's been dealing with a team that at times looked lost, looked uncoachable. This has been the worst part to the Celtics season, especially now that we're in the play-in tournament and we're dealing with the fact that we can't beat Miami, we can't win these close games, we keep blowing leads. Look, the Celtics right now should not even be in the play-in tournament, in my personal opinion. I would much rather be at home, not playing at all in the postseason.
They might be home sooner than you want, but
it's the sad truth. Look, do you want to be a middle-of-the-ground playoff team or do you want to be a contender? And as it stands, the Celtics right now, with no Jaylen Brown and having the onus and all the weight of Boston put on Jason Tatum's shoulders, that's too much for one guy to handle. I love this squad individually as players and as identities for this team to have. The issue is we did not have a healthy break this year, and the Celtics are going to go home. And the worst part of this, Michael, is that means Jaylen Brown will most assuredly be traded in this offseason.
What?
Jaylen Brown will be most assuredly traded in the offseason. It's unfortunate. The guy goes down with a wrist injury, and now the Celtics are doomed for the postseason, right? And now we have to figure out what to do because Jaylen Brown just signed this 4-year extension, but his value is now at its highest, right? And we clearly know as the Celtics, we cannot win with the current run.
This isn't working, but
this isn't realistic.
I would try to move Kemba if you can.
Look,
but I think more people are going to want Jaylen Brown.
There's more pieces and more assets that you can acquire for Jaylen Brown. There's more of an ability to acquire an all-star. There's more of an ability to acquire a center and an all-star level player or a potential player or a higher pick. That's the thing the Celtics need. We need a legitimate big man to play alongside. And I understand Robert Williams is coming along, but we need a legitimate force in the center, and we need a point guard that is a ball first or a ball distributor point guard, not score first.
Lonzo Ball.
We have a lot to work on this offseason. Lonzo Ball will be a perfect addition, but I'm telling you right now, Michael, the Celtics are in a bad situation, and Danny Ainge is the one person that we as fans have to blame at this point because he put this squad together and
don't let Brad off the
so
hook, though.
much. No, don't get me wrong. Brad Stevens shouldn't be let off the hook as well.
Yeah.
But a lot of this onus, because we've seen more of Danny Ainge's trajectory with the Celtics,
with the moves
is
that he's
on
making.
him.
I agree.
Because the big trade with Brooklyn didn't pan out the way we'd like, and not netting a championship at this point, there are a lot of questions about Danny Ainge's job right now.
Remember this, how Danny tried to make it look was kind of like, it was Kyrie's fault. Kyrie may make it to the finals. You guys may
at
be
this
a first
point, as a Celtics fan,
if you guys get in.
For me as a Celtic fan, I don't even see it as Kyrie's fault anymore.
Yeah.
I had issues with him in my own gripe, but at this point, realistically,
you change your heart.
It's the truth because you see how he is as a player on other organizations. You understand that the person he was in Cleveland when he wanted out is not the person that he is now.
Yeah.
So who he was with Boston just needed to go to the right organization. And unfortunately, as Winston knows, he was not on the right squad.
No, I agree. Shout out to Winston, who just wanted to show me love. Maybe too much love. But
Big Winnie!
That's my guy.
So the Celtics just are really in a bad place at this point, Michael. We're going to have to go in this offseason, and Danny Ainge's job and Jaylen Brown's presence in Boston is truly in jeopardy.
No, and it's going to be a time to adjust because clearly this plan of Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Kimba-led team, it just looks like it's not the move to make, So they're going to have to do something new. You said trade Jaylen Brown. I think Kimba has to be
I never said for sure. I said I believe they will.
A potential trade because his value is so incredible because he just had the best year of his career.
Yeah.
I understand that. But I think that if you can find a way to move Kimba, the ideal pick will be to get someone like Lonzo Ball who can make passes and get players better. Then, like you said, kind of change the whole outlook of the team. You may even have to move Marcus Smart, You have to get a veteran in here who has some accolades that can come in and garner respect. That's why IT was so big time with them there because he garnered the respect for those young guys to where they were just like, we can just play. He's going to be the guy that's going to push us to the next level as a leader. So they just have to figure it out. Like a lot of injuries, the COVID stuff that they dealt with. Hopefully we don't have to deal with this next season at all. God. But for me, it's a disappointing season for the Celtics. But, a lot of stuff added to it.
You said something to me off camera that really was a very accurate reflection of what's going on.
Okay,
speak to me. Marcus Smart is the most vocal dog on the team, right?
Of course. A
couple of years ago, Marcus Morris, Marcus Smart, when you had the Marcuses, two guys that were different, maybe not the all-stars, but they were still dogs. They could be the vocal presence, right?
Yeah.
You cannot have the guy who is 12 points a game off the bench as a defensive specialist, who is jacking up threes way too often, be the guy that galvanizes the troops. I don't care how the NBA likes to put it. There's a reason why Patrick Beverley, as the lead dog, netted the Clippers a first-round exit.
Yes.
There's a reason why the Celtics need to have a veteran, like an Al Horford, who is a very vocal presence and that can give the team that
who
lift.
has accolades because it's like he's talking to us like this. He's a this many times All-NBA. He's an all-star. He's a champion. We're going to respect it to another level. Tatum and Brown aren't those vocal guys. You can tell by the interviews how they carry themselves off the court. So they have to try to find that and just have to truly figure it out because I think the time is clicking for Danny Ainge and even Brad Stevens, who gets a pass. So, hey, Celtics, time to figure this out.
I know, man. But you know who also needs to figure it out, and it's also blowing up right in their face?
Who is it, man?
Here in Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Lakers are in the same spot as the Celtics.
Number 7th,
going to the play-in tournament, most likely going to face the Los Angeles Clippers as it stands.
Hopefully
as it
not.
stands.
No, because the Clips are number 3, so we got a chance to avoid that.
Yes, but let's be honest. The Clippers will do everything they can to lose that game to face LA in the first round if they can. At this very point, if I'm the Clippers, I will do what I can to face an injury-riddled Lakers early on so I can avoid facing them in the conference finals. But that's just my 2 cents.
No, that would be smart, but I think they still want to avoid the Lakers because they're the Lakers.
The Lakers are unlikely to get out of the play-in tournament. They are screwed. LeBron James came back way too early, and all that did was interrupted the flow and the rhythm that Anthony Davis and the team had built. You said it yourself. You saw how they had a comeback win against Phoenix because of Anthony Davis.
No, they were whooping butt.
Okay, all right, fine. We'll leave it like that. I'm trying to lessen the load because of my Celtics. But look, The Lakers had a dominant win against the Suns in that, right? But that's because there was no LeBron James to ruin the flow. As you had mentioned, LeBron James being on the court right now with an ankle issue slows down the team. He can't play at full pace. He's already said it himself. He don't think he will be 100%.
Goats don't say that. Just remember that. Goats don't say that.
At the end of the day, LeBron James is a linchpin issue for the Lakers right now.
Yeah.
Right? He is a problem on the court because he's not fully healthy, which means get him off the court so he heals and he can be somewhat of a legitimate issue in the postseason. Mm-hmm. Good issue.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis has been playing well, but I can't trust him to stay injury-free. I can't trust Andre Drummond to stay injury-free. This Lakers squad is dealing with so much issues. So many issues. I'm sorry. THT, Dennis Schroeder, Anthony Davis, LeBron James.
Yeah.
You really want to continue
Kuzma
this list?
With the back tightness.
All right. We'll bring up Frank Ocean in this discussion too then. All right. Just keep on tacking on. The Lakers are going to lose in the first round of the NBA playoffs. Don't at me!
If this was cap or no cap, that is major cap. You know what cap it is? It's Pharrell's big cap. That's how.
Damn, that's a big cap. That's a big cap.
So the reason why I say this is because you see the 106-101 loss at Portland, which is Lakers always struggled there. AD looked amazing.
I give him Mulligan for that.
No, yeah.
They always struggle.
Yeah, AD looked amazing. Then he came back and gave you 42, 12, 5, 3, and 3. Like, it looks like, and he even said it, I'm back. And he looks like he's back, ready to go, to where we can get in the playing game. Like, honestly, for me, it'll be kind of avoiding the Clippers early. So right now, the Clippers are battling 3 and 4. They don't know where they're going to be. It looks like 1 or 2 is a battle between Utah or Phoenix. The Lakers just beat Phoenix, was up 20 at one point without Schroeder, without LeBron James. So eventually you get those guys back. I said it before. The Suns, I don't trust teams who don't have experience with going deep in the playoffs. So that's including the Jazz. That's including Phoenix. So for the Lakers, the only team I'm worried about is the Clippers. And if I could somehow avoid them to where, say if the Clippers reach number 4, the Lakers are the 7th seed, you don't see the Clippers until the conference finals. If they get there, and they haven't done it, So for the Lakers, it's like, relax. Aaron Rodgers said it best years ago for his Packers. Relax. And that's because you have AD who's looking like he's back in his bag. 80% LeBron is still better than a lot of NBA players. Schroeder's going to come back. Gasol is playing much better. I think the Lakers are okay as long as they can avoid the Clippers early. Relax, Himes. We're going to be all right.
An extra game that they have to play, being the play-in tournament, means more wear and tear on this team. It means another potential game where AD gets hurt. I don't trust AD's body right now. Can you blame me?
No, I can't blame you. Yeah, because of
this is a reoccurring issue. LeBron James, I cannot trust. If you're telling me, as the guy that is going to lead the squad, as the guy who's the perennial type of player to go back to back.
Number 3. Remember that. Number 3 is the leader.
The issue is LeBron James is the engine that makes the Lakers run ultimately.
Offensively.
Ultimately. Overall. It doesn't matter offensively or defensively. Overall. He is a vocal presence and he is an on-court issue. Yeah. So for me, if he is not going to be healthy, the Lakers are screwed. It's nipped, done.
He has
the
to
reason
be
the Clippers are going into the playoffs so well, because we haven't talked about them. All we did last year was talk about them, put this unrealistic pressure on them, but only to get bubble burst.
Think about this. Who has the most pressure going into the playoffs?
The Lakers.
Clippers.
No.
Because the Lakers have an out. LeBron has said he's not healthy.
It doesn't matter. No, he did that to give himself an out. When you're a champion going back, and you're a 7th seed team and all this is going on, and you yourself said that you think the playing game is crap only because you're now in it.
I always believe this.
Come on, man. But the Lakers have the most pressure on them.
Do you trust the Lakers? Lakers aren't losing to the Warriors. I do not trust the Lakers. Memphis and whoever else that's going to be.
It's not about losing in the play-in. It's that it's an extra game.
Happen. Yeah, but
it's an extra game.
We can't predict that. We can't predict the injury.
It doesn't matter. There's extra wear and tear. The Clippers will end up going into the postseason not having to play a play-in game with 1 game extra of rest.
If the Lakers play with the energy and defensive presence they play with the last couple games, the Lakers can still beat anybody
in a 7-game series.
Think about this. You have to beat the Lakers 4 times. AD and LeBron beating 4 times. Like, some team is really going to have to
that
show
means
me.
There
and
are
it's not
4
going to
games.
be Phoenix. It's not going to be Utah. It's not going to be Denver. The Clippers are the only team in the West that has a chance. And if the Lakers can avoid them into the Western Conference Finals, when they have momentum and guys are healthier, the Lakers are okay.
That means there are 4 games that the Lakers can lose. Anthony Davis and LeBron James and Andre Drummond.
But that's for
Do you
everybody.
understand?
That's for everybody.
It doesn't.
Kawhi had his 5 straight games.
But the difference is the Lakers are dealing with lingering issues that are being publicized everywhere. It's not just LeBron or Anthony Davis. It's literally 5 different guys on the Lakers that they're dealing with injuries or
true.
COVID.
True.
And now we don't even know how Schroeder will be fully when he comes back from COVID. We saw Jason Tatum dealing with his return, and it didn't turn out the best for a while.
RELAXXXXXXX. Relax.
Tentacion. Nope, we're not relaxing because the Lakers are screwed.
So hey, switch gears. I want to switch gears because my Lakers are gonna be okay.
Okay, wait.
Believe this
okay,
guy.
if we're switching gears, let's also first off don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell us what you think down below.
This is good today.
At Himes LA on social media. That is at Mike Hill the PG. Check us out everywhere. Follow us. Give us likes. And also check out our new Instagram and Facebook page, the Don't At Me Official. Facebook and Instagram. And soon we'll be coming to Twitter. Also, shout out to BELLYUP.
Shout out Ice Cube, Big 3 Sports. They're on the way back. Shout out
Woo!
man.
Hey, Frank Nitty signed with the Killer Threes, too.
He's a captain. So much love. Since we're giving shout outs, the WNBA, before we switch gears to football, the season is here.
Yes.
So make sure that everyone, if you're a basketball fan, you say you're a basketball fan, let's show the ladies some support, some love, because, hey, they are ballers too. Shout out to Asia Wilson. Shout out to Nneka Ogwumike. Sparks are doing their thing. I'm going to be there, so we got to make sure we show love.
Stop throwing your hand.
Oh, my fault.
That's why I keep doing this. I've been doing it all episode.
I'm sorry, man.
Motherfucker.
I'm excited. WNBA, baby. Gotta be excited.
WNBA League Pass is only $17.99. Also, for those of you who didn't know the price because it wasn't advertised for some reason, let's give some ladies, ladies, let's give the ladies some love. And also, please show them some support because the Hoopers are Hoopers. They're hooping. And League Pass is $18.
Deanna Taurasi. So
they
many
need to up that price.
Man, I know, but
show some respect.
It's starting where it starts. Let's show them some love. WNBA, we ready for the season, baby.
BELLYUP.
Hey, but we're also ready for...
You like that?
No, that's tight.
BELLYUP.
That's good. Hey, we gotta get a trademark. We're gonna let them know, BELLYUP. That's hilarious. But hey, the NFL schedule is dropping Wednesday, May 12th. Sorry about that. But yeah, so we have some, big time games. Pats, Chiefs. We're excited for. So tell me, with the opener, who would you like to see your New England Patriots face off against?
I don't even care who my Patriots face.
Okay.
For my first game.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm more excited to see.
I know you got circled.
I'm focusing on a previous Patriot.
Yeah.
I'm focusing on a previous Patriot.
Coming back home.
Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Look.
Him and Gronk.
Yes.
The New England Julian Edelman, because he signed with Tampa Bay, too.
No, he didn't.
No, he's going to.
No, he's not. No, he's not. We're not going to do that. Come on. That's not kosher. Please, Julian.
They're actually going to sign Kevin Falk.
Bavakasha, please.
Willie McGinnis. Hey, they're going to bring everybody from
literally. All of a sudden, Ray Lewis. Yo, I got to get one more. Tampa Bay, that's too good, man.
Everybody. They're going to get all of the old Pats. So you guys do
Hey, Ty Law, please don't.
Ooh, that would be great.
That would be
Asante Samuel's going to come play.
Randy Moss.
What's
got everyone, bro?
Everybody.
It really is. Tampa Patriots.
Hey, so that's going to be an impressive game because he's going to be back at Gillette Stadium, Foxborough. I'm hoping it's a snow game because that would be so lovely.
You got to set the environment. Literally, make Tom and Gronk the only two that really know how to deal with
fix this for us.
Oh my God! But realistically, I'm looking forward to that game also because I want to know the quarterback that's going to be at the helm at that point.
Yes.
Right? Whether we're running the RPO with Cam or we're running the same stuff that we dusted off from the playbooks with Brady.
Yeah,
right?
true.
If we can get that with Mac Jones potentially at the time, it should be interesting because the offense then would be questionably different because he's an accurate passer and he knows how to actually throw the ball beyond 25 yards.
Yeah.
Cam Newton,
good weapons.
If he's fully healthy, I'm hoping that he's fully healthy from COVID. I'm hoping that he's got his stamina and the energy.
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, then the offense will get a little bit lighter for him. And maybe potentially his arm will be back to full strength. He'll be able to actually get the shots downfield to all the new weapons that we have.
Yes.
Oh!
receivers.
Let's go! Everyone, Bill Belichick, you spent all the money. Let's go!
Time to shine.
Tom leaves and it's like, shit, we got $80 million to spend. Let's go.
Big money, baby.
Are we going to get to see a photo of Bill Belichick and James Harden walking to a strip club like with a money gun? Just like, I got bucks to spend.
Man, fact. So that's going to be very exciting. So I can't wait to see that.
But the opening game.
Yeah, for the opening game. For my Chiefs, I'm going to just throw it out there. Buffalo Bills. I'd love to see an AFC Championship rematch. Josh Allen. To see if those guys are ready for this challenge. The Chiefs went and got some O-line help. Added some more pieces on the defense. So I'm excited to see that. Because, Pat, this is revenge season. Last season was running back. Didn't happen. Shout out to the refs. But this year is called Take It Back. Because we're here to take back the championship. But to do, I don't care about none of that. He only won 6 with you guys. So
7! That's right!
Shut up! But, so the opener, Tampa Bay, I don't care.
The world's smallest violin.
Hey, Tampa Bay, who would you like to see them open up with? Because I know who I would like to see.
Yeah, we're both going to go with the same team because we discussed it before the show. And as you were saying,
right?
like a salesman, you're like, all right, come on, let's do this.
It sounds perfect. The Dallas Cowboys.
America's team.
Skip Bayless's team.
Oh, God.
I would love to see that.
I'm excited for that matchup. Of course, you're going to touch on it as well. So we're going to say the same things pretty much. But overall, Dak's return, him coming back.
Return of the Dak.
Return of the deck, oh Lord, return of the deck, oh God, return of the... Yes.
That's tight.
I'm in it. Yes.
I love it.
Dak Prescott coming back. I'm excited to see him with all these weapons. I'm excited to see him with CeeDee Lamb. I'm excited to see Micah Parsons. I'm excited to see Michael Gallup. I'm excited to see all of these guys.
CeeDee Lamb, don't forget CeeDee and Zeke.
I said CeeDee Lamb and Zeke.
Okay.
But, no, you said Zeke. But I'll give you the credit for that. But overall, Dak Prescott's going to be the comeback story of this year, right? I rooted for Alex Smith. And I'm glad that he was able to get that comeback and go one season and just win the comeback player of the year. Yes. And I'm sure Dak is going to have a same journey and approach like that. And I'm really excited for Dallas as a city and for the team because Dak Prescott has earned every dollar that they are paying him. They finally paid up. They finally shut up and did what was right. And Dak now can ball out, and the Dallas Cowboys will be better off for it.
No, and in a division that's so wide open,
my God,
where a team with no name is actually is the division winner of last year. I'm excited to see the Cowboys game 1, and I would love for it to be that Thursday night at Tampa Bay while they're unveiling everything.
I want to see Dak watch that. I want them all to watch
to be like we can be there with their defense has improved. They added some pieces. They drafted Micah Parsons from Penn State, who's a player that they like. I think that the Cowboys are going to be much improved in a defense that's there for the taking. That will be a great start of the season to see America's team versus Tom Brady and the defending Super Bowl champs. Man, NFL, make it happen.
I'm not even talking about the America's team portion. I just want to see Dak Prescott.
Oh, it's all about Dak.
It's all about Dak. I want to see him get the right matchup opening night, given what he's deserved. Play against Tom Brady, the guy that just won a title, the guy who is legitimately a guy that you could ultimately down the road, if you start winning and start leading the Dallas Cowboys to a dynasty like that.
You can be a Dak. You can be a Brady. You know what I'm saying?
You can be a Dak.
Yeah, you can be a Dak. You can be all Dak.
And you know what? Return of the Dak. Oh, Lord.
Return of the Dak. So I can't wait, and I'm hoping NFL get it right. Please make it game number 1. But
get it right, get it tight. Yes, I am excited.
Yeah, get it right.
Don't at us, baby. Yes. I'm excited
for the energy,
for NFL season to come back. It's going to be a lot of fun, especially at Fox. It's going to be a lot of fun getting to cover these games. Sunday football, I'm so excited for it. So excited for the weekends again, man. This has been a great episode, bro.
Yes,
you know what we got to say before we get out of here?
Belly up!
Belly up! Belly up! There we go, baby. Yes, this has been the
At Me, baby.
The latest episode of Don't At Me with Alex and Michael. Check us out on social media. He is at Michael the PG. I am at Himes LA or Sensei Himes to some of you, as you now know. Us. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check us out down below. Also, check us out on Spreaker and all podcast networks where we are available.
Yes.
Shout out to Belly Up Sports. Shout out to everyone who's helping out with this.
Hey, the Don't At Me takeover has just begun. I'm telling you.
Belly Up!
2 days later.
So, I think we have an update to give.
Yes, we have to predict. See, I love the hoodie. I love the hoodie because, Back to the Future.
We're going back, and you know what we did? We predicted the schedule right this time.
Let us know. We got you on the lottery tickets. we got the opener right. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Great job.
That's a first.
Yeah, great job. But Cowboys, Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Should be, like we said, an amazing game.
Yeah.
You got America's quarterback versus America's team. Is going to be amazing. I can't wait.
I'm just excited.
Return of the Dak. Yeah.
Return of the
We're going to be able to, get that going. It's just going to be big time. Man.
I'm so excited to see him back on the field. I'm excited to see how mobile he is, what he's able to do with the football again. I know I'm not questioning his arm strength, but I definitely want to see what he can do on the football field. I think it's going to be an exciting game. And regardless of win or loss, just getting Dak on the field again is a win for everyone.
No, just the whole schedule.
Call me a sellout, but I want to see return to the Dak.
When the Cowboys are good, like the Knicks being good in the NBA, you want to see that.
No. Let's not go that far. Shout out to everyone in New England.
But, so I just love what they did with the schedule. Instead of getting Buffalo, the Chiefs get the Browns. So the expectation is for the Browns to be really good. They get Odell back. They added Davion Clowney. So instead of Buffalo, who we get week 5 primetime game, it's going to be really dope. Your Pats has.
I'm so excited. Patriots, Dolphins. We get to see the Alabama connection getting some of those
Mr. Waddle, I can't wait.
Waddle and Tua, baby. Versus Cam Newton and every weapon that the New England Patriots have signed on for this season. I'm excited for 2 tight end sets right out the gate. I'm really hoping to see this play out for New England. I think it's going to be a good game. I definitely think it's going to be a Patriot win regardless of what happens because, as usual, it is the Dolphins.
But Dolphins been much better, but I just expect the Pats to be much improved.
And
but
also, you know what we gotta tell people.
Yeah, I can't lie. This might be my favorite game of the year.
What?
The game you're about to tell them.
Oh my God. Week 4. Brady, the prodigal son, returns to New England.
Sunday Night Football. Ooh!
And I'm praying that I'm covering that game at Fox because, baby, I am ready for that
Bill
showdown.
Belichick says all out blitz the whole game. We just want to hit Brady.
We are going straight for Tom. We're going to make sure that he has a great welcome back return.
No, of course.
But I am waiting for all of New England to collectively boo Brady on every possession. Show him the love.
They won't boo.
No.
I will boo him the first time he come out just to mess with him and then start cheering him like once they say
no. You boo him.
Just so he can be
No. You boo until the very end of the game because if they win, then you start cheering. Like, okay, you know what? We're going to give him his flowers.
To mess with him, he's a competitor. He will understand, that Boston crowd, they're tough, so I respect that. But you got to give him his flowers, man.
And it's
probably his last game at Gillette. Sad, huh?
Oh my God, man. End of an era, man. All of these players are going into retirement in the NBA, the NFL. Drew Brees got effectively knocked out by Brady this year, and then Rodgers gets knocked out and then looks like he wants to relocate. This is what happens when Tom moves. Dynasties and great quarterbacks make things happen.
And the refs follow. I love it.
Yes. Shout out to the refs for screwing the Patriots in the Super Bowl against the Eagles. I'll leave that there.
Yeah, I enjoy the schedule. It's going to be a very great season. 17 games played for each team.
Yes.
I like it. I like it so far.
I'm not a fan of the 17-game format, but you know what? An extra day of football as a fan, I'm not going to complain about, even though it will probably be a scrub game where everyone gets rested, load management.
Facts.
Load management.
But you can do it in football. So many hits. So.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the latest episode of Don't At Me with Mike, Helen, Alex. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Tell us what you think of the new logo, what you think of everything we've done here today. If you're rocking with Dogecoin like we are here on set.
A shout out to Long Beach State, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
That is Mike L. the PG on all socials. I am at Himes LA on all socials. And now we want to leave you with this. Belly up!
I love it.